My name's Lindsay Thomason. This is my husband Aaron and our 4 girls. I lead an organization called Real Imprints. One of our projects is the Angel Gowns Project. We transform wedding dresses into burial gowns for babies. We help women and families dealing with immense grief and internal poverty find hope and healing, purpose, confidence, and empowerment by receiving and creating angel gowns. Our family currently lives in Guatemala. Living here was never a part of the plan. I grew up in Albuquerque, New Mexico. My mom was a homemaker and my dad was an attorney. All I ever wanted to be was a mom. My mom loved being a mom, and that's what I wanted to be too. From the time we can barely navigate our own tiny footsteps, as little girls we waddle around hushing and feeding our babies. I've seen this precious scene from the walls of my own home to across the world. Our mama hearts start growing from a young age, no matter where we live around the world or what our circumstances are. At 19, I made the best decision of my life and married Aaron, my perfect match. 6 short months after saying I do, we were pregnant with baby girl number 1. Everything was going as planned until it wasn't. After baby girl number 1, we experienced secondary infertility twice, a miscarriage, and a surprise pregnancy. Our unpredictable journey of getting our 4 girls here taught me how to trust God in a way that I never knew was possible, and prepared my heart for what was ahead. It started in 2013 when I felt compelled to start a website and organization, Real Imprints. We launched it January 2014. From 2015 to 2018, God led us to different parts of the world on medical and educational mission trips, but nothing could have prepared us for what we were going to see and experience on these trips. We met people and had experiences that changed us, and our perspectives were different now. We were now exposed to more than just the comfortable world back home we once knew, and there was no way we could sit back and do nothing about it. God helped us bring 2 worlds together, our thriving organization in the States and the huge crises in the world of high infant mortality rates and a lack of jobs and resources for women and families. I had the distinct thought multiple times to bring an angel gown with us to Ghana. So as we were rushed out the door, I mindlessly grabbed one in a hurry and slid it on top, not knowing it would be what our friend Fort would bury his sweet baby girl in while we were there. It will forever be etched in my mind, Fort and Georgina coming to the hospital, excited to deliver their precious baby girl. Our volunteers giving fist pumps of excitement and wishing them good luck, only to find out that their baby didn't make it. It was in this moment of emotional and physical chaos that I was reminded that God had brought a dress all the way from Boise, Idaho to Ghana, Africa, specifically and especially for this family. I quickly left the hospital to get the angel gown while Fort left the hospital alone with his baby in a cardboard box, while his wife was being stabilized in critical condition. A strikingly different circumstance than he had pictured hours before. We met at the cemetery and I gave him the angel gown. He led the way to a rock and he flattened the box and dressed his angel in her angel gown. It wasn't by chance that one gown I quickly grabbed fit her perfectly. God knew. The stark difference of holding his baby in a sterile, uncomfortable box to holding her in his arms, beautifully and perfectly dressed like an angel, brought peace and hope to all of us. Seeing this process from start to finish and in these circumstances was almost more than I could handle. But as I was walking out of the cemetery, the words, this is why you are taking the Angel Gowns Project International came into my mind so clearly. Since this time, I've had a fire and a passion under me to get these angel gowns to anyone and everyone who needs one. This is where living in Guatemala, never being part of the plan, became the plan. Hey, what's going on, Brini?
We're going to Guatemala for a long time.
After years of God changing and preparing our hearts, we were ready to be led to Guatemala. Whether you live in the United States, where 1 in 4 women experience a miscarriage and 1 in 100 births are stillborn births, or in Guatemala, where so many babies don't make it that some women don't name their babies for the first couple of months in fear that they will have to bury them, the enormous hole left in your hearts and family is the same. We started in the United States and are now in Guatemala, and our dream is to get an angel gown to every family around the world in need of one. Each angel gown not only gives hope and healing to women and families in the moment of despair and loss, but it also gives education, change, work, health, confidence, and empowerment to women and families around the world who are working for the Angel Gowns Project. When we think of poverty, we often think of the basic physical needs like lacking food, shelter, or clothes, but it's so much more. When we ask those living in poverty what poverty is, they talk about their internal poverty, lacking hope, dreams, and purpose. We have all felt internal poverty. Moms, dads, and families that have empty arms when they thought they were going to be full deal with extreme internal poverty. Those without jobs, education, and resources feel extreme internal poverty. The Angel Gowns Project is a project without borders. We help break the cycle of both internal and external poverty for women and families all over the world. We have already given thousands of families an angel gown, and with your help, we can get them all over the world. You get to follow the journey of your own dress and form a connection as you meet the woman whose life you are changing. And you will forever be connected to a country and people you maybe never knew you loved. The statistics are alarming, and now that we know, we can't sit back and do nothing. The Angel Gowns Project has become a part of my story, and it can be a part of your story too. Join us at theangelgownsproject.org.